Hey, what's going on, guys? Coming at you with another one-take video series. Again, my name is Ben Kennan. So what I promised you guys in this video is I'm going to go ahead and take care of the automation of your store, basically just adding some Shopify apps. So I was able to kind of pull some stuff up here, and this is just, again, documenting my journey from the 0 to 1K challenge. So hopefully, we're going to be getting on that pretty soon. After I, kind of optimize all these applications, what I'm going to go ahead and do is actually go in my store, pick out the product I think you're going to sell the best, split test audiences, start running some Instagram ads, Facebook ads, and hopefully start driving some sales, guys. So let's go and hop into my Shopify store here. As you can see, I did add a couple of different applications. We're going to kind of run through these. A couple of them are a little bit more complex than others, so I might not get down to those today. But if it's really complex, I'll definitely make a separate video for you guys. So the first one that I have is called AfterShip Return Center, okay? And basically what this does, it just kind of automates the returning process. It's really cool. You guys can download this on your own, as I'm sure you know, but I'm going to show you exactly what it does. So just like I said, I was talking about Oberlo a little while ago, and basically what that application does is it actually automates the store as if you choose a product from AliExpress, prompts it right into your store, and then once that order goes through, once the customer buys something, it just goes links. Like I said, you guys definitely want to have these in the bottom. So I have the returns policy, and it basically gives you an option to upload your logo, and what this is a nice little return center. So it's kind of cool. Basically what it does is it shows you the return policy, how to return, what items are refundable, blah, 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 your little email in case the customer has any questions. And what they'll do is enter in their email address, their order number, they'll start the return, and it just super easy, simple like that. Now, one thing to keep in mind is it does not go directly back to the AliExpress supplier. It actually goes directly to you. So definitely going to keep that in mind and go straight to you, okay, guys? So it's going to hop on over here. So AfterShip, very, very easy to install, very, very easy to take care of. So the customization, hop on over there. You're going to want to go ahead and copy and paste this URL into your, so basically I'll show you guys. So you hit copy, go to your online store, and it kind of walks you through this so you guys will be good at that. Go to navigation, check out the, I put in the footer menu, you can put it wherever. Go to footer menu. It says return policy right here. You edit that, paste in your link, and that's pretty much it. Super, super easy, guys. So go ahead and take care of that. Now let's go on over to the next application. Where are my apps? So the next app that I have is called the Discount Upsells, Cross Sales, and Upsells. I said it twice. So this application is actually pretty sweet. I actually do not have this inputted into my store. You actually have to install some code, and there is a little bit of charge. But basically what it does, and I'll kind of show you a little bit of an example, and you guys can check these guys out on YouTube, and I'm going to show you what's going on here. So let's go to my store. Yeah, so this upsell and cross sell, right? So here's your cart, okay? So you go to your cart, and it's kind of like a cart abandonment tool. And again, guys, you're going to have to bear with me. Here we go. Go to the checkout. All right. And once it loads, and the customer, looks at this price, they're like $78. Oh my God, I spent all of it at McDonald's. I don't have that. I have $48 in my bank account. Right? What it does is you go, you're like, okay, well, I can't do that. I spent it all, or I'm too bougie or whatever. It'll actually have a little pop-up literally right on the screen, and it'll say, 20% discount for the entire order. And basically what it does is it gives you, the customer a coupon code and just secures that sale for you. So let's go back on over here, and I'll show you the next application. So the next one, we have the Free Trust Badge by Hector, and this is actually pretty cool. So there's a couple different cognitive biases that are really going to help you sell, right? And there's a couple of them. So I'll go over the first one, which is reciprocity, right? So it's the concept of you do something for them, they're going to do something for you, okay? And there's a lot of different things in this store that you can set up for reciprocity. The main thing is that free plus shipping, right? So basically, you're giving them a free item, but they're going to pay the shipping. Okay, so that's kind of like a reciprocity principle. Or it's, I'm going to give you weekly videos on some really sweet dance compilations, and in return, when I shoot you over a 10% discount, you're going to go ahead and buy from me. So that's called reciprocity. The second cognitive bias that I've been using is called scarcity. And scarcity, we're going to show you a little bit later. It's with a countdown timer, and you can do this a couple different ways, and I'll just kind of show you an example. I don't have it installed quite yet, so I will get back to you guys on that one. But it's countdown timer, right? So say this guy's on sale. It says, says, this is like slashed out, says $69.99 because you want to be funny. So we're looking at that, and right down here, it's going to say, 12 hours left, right? Go back. Customer comes back to this page, 11 hours left. They're like, oh my God, this is going away. Like, I better act now. It's just another cognitive bias. And the third cognitive bias is going to be, trust badges. It's authority, right? In English 101, you learn this ethos, pathos, and logos. This is going to be ethos, the credibility, right? So credibility, MasterCard, Visa, American Express, PayPal, JCB, everybody has one of these, right? So they're going to see these and be like, oh my God, that's so familiar. I'm going to jump on into that. And that familiarity concept is such a powerful, powerful, powerful tool, guys. So definitely have these trust badges in there. I've seen these and other people's channels convert so super, super well. And you can come in here, you can add whatever badges you want. So, if you're in a different country, or you have, you're more familiar with Stripe or WebPay or WePay or Wire, or you want to play with Monopoly money, go ahead and put the Monopoly money in there, whatever, right? So I'll go ahead and save all this. Let's go and hop on over to the next app, McAfee Security. Sweet. So this is going to be the same kind of thing. It's going to be the same exact principle they were talking about with is the ethos, right? The credibility. So if you notice in the right-hand corner, it says McAfee Secure, which I would say, honestly, 9 out of 10 people are going to know what McAfee is. Just a security company. They do, web securing. They do a bunch of different things. And once they see that, they'll be like, okay, this may be a brand new website. However, I'm really familiar with that, so I'm going to go ahead and buy from them. And as many things as you can show them that are familiar, they're going to really, really be more prone to convert. Right, so things like this. This is a super familiar clip art. I mean, it's free, it's unlicensed, I'm allowed to use this, but people see this all the time. So I want to go and do this. The color scheme. People see this all the time, right? So you want to go ahead and do just as many things as you possibly can that people are used to. You don't want to be sticking out from the crowd because you're not going to look credible. If nobody else does it, you don't want to be the black sheep of the crowd. Nobody wants to, be the black sheep. Nobody wants to buy the black sheep. They might think it's like diseased until it's tested and it comes out. And you can be the one-off person, but it takes a lot longer. And this is not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to flip this business. Okay. So McAfee Secure. Where I talked about Oberlo, Opt-in Mate. This is a pretty cool one. I don't know if it's going to show you guys. Let's go to private window. I bet it'll show you because it only shows you once per thing. Alrighty, so Dance Supply. So go on Dance Supply Co. I have this set for 5 seconds, so it should pop up here pretty soon. Say your customer just kind of clicking around, doing your thing. This better show up. If not, I'm gonna have to jump on over to Safari. It might track the IP address now that I think of it. If not, I can show you exactly what it is. Okay, so it's not working quite yet. Hopefully this works. Again, the McAfee Secure. We're going to kind of run through the store. There we go. Perfect. So 20% off, right? So this is going to be a pop-up, basically just an emailer. I want to collect as many emails as I possibly can. And there's a couple different reasons for that. For one, you can remarket them. You can retarget them, right? A huge thing. You can have a little pixel following them around, Facebook pixel, everybody talks about how important email marketing is. The second reason is because businesses, if they see that you have a huge email market list, they're going to be much more prone to buy your business or to give you more money for their business. It's called valuation, right? It's future returns or 10x revenue, whatever they value it as. That's going to really help your business. So it says 20% off. And then most people, that's honestly a pretty substantial amount. So they hit yes, they put in your name, email address, whatever. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is, I haven't created these videos yet, but I'm actually going to have a video either showing up here or on the banner, which is right in here. I'll show you guys. That's going to say, with me and my girlfriend, I basically want to stick a public face to my brand. You know what? I'll actually get that a little bit later. I want to surprise you guys. I'll do those videos. So you're going to have to kind of hold on to that. The next thing is going to be called these personalized recommendations. And this hasn't been quite set up yet because it's kind of like a pixel. And what it does is it actually recommends people's products. So if they're looking at these items, whatever, there's customer reviews, right down here it's going to say, customers who viewed DSC Performance Pancake Tutu also bought these 4 or 5 items. And what it does is it basically just upsells them and adds more product to cart. And it's kind of cool because it's intelligent. So I don't have to go in and do these myself if I don't want to. It'll actually do it automatically. Now the only downside of this is it is a paid application, and it's actually a percentage of how much you sell. And I actually did message them to find out what percent it is because I couldn't find it. So when I do find out what percentage it is, I will go ahead and let you guys know, okay? So it's a super easy little application you can download for conversions, right? And also for upsells. So we'll go ahead and take care of that. And the next one is product reviews, and I really want to get your guys' opinion on this. I haven't quite decided what I want to do, if I want to keep this in, because it's probably, and again, I would love to get you guys' opinions on this. If Alex Becker is watching this, hit me up, please. But customer reviews, I can't decide if I want to go and put it in my own reviews or if I want to try and incentivize customers. I mean, regardless, I will incentivize customers, but I just don't know if it's ethical or if I should put in my own reviews, because you can. I mean, it's literally anybody can. You can rate it 5-star, put in your name, put in some fictitious review, hit submit. And that's, again, just kind of social proof. And people, they don't like to think for themselves, okay? And it's not, I mean, it might not necessarily be everybody doesn't like to think for themselves, but even the people who like to think for themselves is another cognitive bias. It's called group think, right? And it's basically kind of go back to the ancestry where it simplifies our thought process, okay? We don't need to be thinking of every single situation. So you have what are called heuristics, and it's basically a rule of thumb. And long ago, if they said that a group of people do this, they created a heuristic or a rule of thumb that it's probably a good idea, because that means that all those other people, all that huge group, did that thing, so they all thought it through. So why would you waste your valuable brain, power and energy to think about it? It's a time saver, right? It's just evolution, okay, guys? So this is your basic evolution at work, groupthink, heuristics, okay? And I will obviously have an incentivized program for customers. I'll probably retarget them and end up saying, once they buy a product, hey, go and drop a review, I'll give you 10% or a free foot massage for my girlfriend, whatever. Just kidding, guys, she's mine. Anyways, so we're gonna go and do the product reviews. A quick announcement bar by Hex Tom. This is kind of cool. Another one I didn't know if I wanted to do, because if you go into this announcement bar, what it actually does is I'll show you guys real quick. So this is just a quick announcement bar. So you can have a bar at the top of your screen that basically says like, pre-sale, grand opening, Black Friday, it's my mom's birthday, I'm feeling generous, 10% off sale, it'll give you a little coupon code, just whatever you want to do there. And this is another one, like I said, I'm having a little bit of problems with these, ethics. I really want to look into this. I want to run an unethical store. But this is pretty cool. It's called Banana Stand, and I will just go ahead and show you a campaign really quickly to give you guys kind of a live little action shot of what it does. So I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to show you what it does. Give me one moment. Good. Let's turn the campaign on. Okay, it's live. All right, so let's go and reload the page, and I'll show you what it does. There we go. So it says limited stock, 26 people are viewing this. Again, that's social proof, right? So it's showing that other people are doing it. It's that heuristic that I was talking about. And it creates urgency. If 26 people are looking at this, there's limited stock, you better get on that, right? Or it's not going to be there. And this application, what it also does is if somebody buys it or buys the item, it'll show up a little pop-up right here once in a while, and it'll say, so-and-so from Los Angeles bought these. So not pretend, this Bernie Sanders is going to be on my website. He's going to buy everything. So Bernie Sanders from Massachusetts or wherever that dude's from bought 100,000 of these little tutus because he has a weird fetish. He has a fetish, guys. It's whatever. So we're going to go ahead and I would go ahead and do that as well. And that is it for the applications, okay, guys? So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to come at you next time with basically, I'm probably going to start doing some Instagram influencing tactics and just kind of documenting my process on the Instagram influencer kind of movement, as it's still pretty cheap. It's going to get expensive, but it's still pretty cheap now. So I'm going to go and drop you guys one of those videos probably tomorrow. Again, I'm trying to hit you guys every single day with one of these one-take videos, and be perfectly frank with you, it's one take because I suck at editing. But yeah, guys, awesome. So if you go ahead and if you did like this video, go ahead and subscribe, drop a like for me, and that is it. I hope you guys have a good rest of your life.